Hello everyone. This is my second attempt at recording my first experience with Hashirama. The first game I played was basically someone who DC'd or something in his brain stopped, so I'm not showing that game, it's a waste of time. This is my first real game with Hashirama. As you can tell, I've put him in the 5th slot, and the general idea is to either take someone out with Lee and Hashirama or just use Hashirama's swap out mechanic to force someone out of the game. Right now I'm facing triple Hinata, which is unfortunate. I'm going for the first one, I think, or actually I think I hit the third one, yeah, because Kakashi can no longer give her dodge because my Lee now has 5 duplicates. My Hashirama has 4 dupes, as anyone who watched my summoning video will know. I fed him an extra stone for the speed instead of giving him pills right away. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use him as much or in a position where he needs the pills, but we'll see. He is obviously pretty awesome. My analysis video is likely coming tomorrow. Maybe I will even do a post 2 for 1. Now, my opponent is targeting the Gaara and Lee. That's my easiest to kill lane, it makes the most sense. Now, does this kill the Hinata? I think so, because she's no longer covered. Yeah, this should murder her. Because he no longer has the Wisdom Sync skill and she can't survive this. 20k from Hashirama, it's fucking ridiculous. His speed is ridiculous, his health is pretty high considering his damage reduction. Nothing to complain. Now, unfortunately, the third lane is still a problem. As you can tell, I'm using my classic Chidori Sasuke and Sage of 6 Paths, but my Chidori Sasuke doesn't even have full pills. I think he just has enough pills to outrace an skill OT, so yeah, not the best choice to have him there. I'll probably swap him out with Obito right now. After this game, obviously, I can't swap him out right now. But the general idea of Chidori Sasuke is not being able to get killed by triple Hinata. Even if 3 Hinatas hit him, obviously some of them won't even hit him thanks to Sage of 6 Paths. So basically my third lane is unstoppable against Hinatas, that's the idea, that's why he's there. He finally takes out my Lee, that makes sense because it's my weakest lane, it was the only one he could go for, realistically. He wasn't going to kill either my Hinata or Hashirama. Now, what does he decide to do? He's going for the Chidori Sasuke, but unfortunately for him, Kakashi is so ungodly slow, he can't do anything. Like, because I went for his Kakashi lane, and I made sure to kill the Hinata, not just swap the Kakashi in, now I can murder the Kakashi, there's nothing he can do. My Chidori Sasuke, even if he gets outraced by Hinata, he can still kill the Kakashi, and he doesn't get outraced. Actually, maybe he had a chance to kill me, but I have so much wisdom reduction and I still have 20% dodge, so pretty straightforward win. It looks a lot closer because he decided to go for the correct lane. Now, he might be able to tag someone up? I don't think so though. What will he do? He could hit my Sage of 6 Paths. For some reason I thought that killing the Kakashi would win me the game, by the way. I got a bit distracted. A moral victory for me for destroying the Kakashi lane without either of them using jutsus. I can just take the attack down and play the buffs. I'm pretty sure he doesn't kill my Sage of 6 Paths. Please don't. Fuck, this potion is a bit unfortunate, but I still have the attack down. Do I survive? I can take the health with my Sage of 6 Paths. I'll take the chakra. What am I talking about? I'll take the chakra pot and just kill the Hinata. Yeah. What? Oh no! Oh my god, I didn't see that I was sealed. Oh, what a dumb fuck move by me. Shit, and I should have swapped out. Well, I cost myself this one. God damn it, I should have swapped out. Yeah, my bad. Definitely should have swapped out. Fuck me. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention and when Bandai's buffs barely show up on your screen. the UI is such garbage, like you can't even see the first, second, third numbers, and yeah, now he kills me with Hashirama, makes sense. Fuck me, I fucked up. Well, fuck. Okay, I immediately swapped out the Chidori Sasuke, too slow unfortunately for what I'm trying to do, and I think I can use the Obito to make up for not having any AoE. I feel like you need at least one AoE on your team, that's at least the feeling I get from playing the game. And when you don't have any AoEs, you seem to lose the game for some reason. Who would have thought? So I decided to give Obito another try. The only thing that I'm scared of is SM Naruto, who can one-shot me. With max limit break and abilities, of course. So unless they have that SM Naruto, I'll be fine using Obito. Let's see. He's using Hashirama in the fort. Let's see who he goes for. That's a weird choice. I guess, yeah, he wants to seal my Hashirama. Makes sense, okay. He wants to seal my Hashirama and Obito. Yeah, that's cool. Pretty cool move by him. I'm going for his Sasuke, yeah. It's an exposed Sasuke, no idea what his plan is supposed to be. Sasuke and Lee, that's like an even worse version of Hinata Lee, a pretty garbage lane in general. So he outspeeds me of course, but I already have my chakra with Hashirama because I fed him with my chakra again. That's why the Lee is in the fourth slot. Even if I get swapped in, I can still feed him. Wow, that critical hit. So not only do I not dodge, I take a critical hit and I also get my chakra sealed. Good thing I have 45% to dodge. Now, I'm taking out the Sasuke. Unfortunately for me, I can't split up, but then again, he doesn't have an AoE, because he just used his CM2 and his Rinnegan is going to hell. Now, I'll stack up. Like I said, he doesn't have an AoE. And his Lee doesn't have the 5th duplicate, so if he goes for my Obito, he's risking another 45% to not hit me. He's willing to go for it, and he misses. And that, kids, is why you need a 5th duplicate on your Lee. And also possibly pair him with someone not garbage like Rinnegan Sasuke. Rinnegan Sasuke is only conditionally good on the front line, and this is not one of those times, as you can tell. His Hashirama is for dupes like mine. That's fair, I guess. Goes for my Hashirama, that's optimistic. Considering I have my Obito right next to him, but whatever. And what's the best case scenario? He kills Hashirama, and my Hinata comes out and murders him with the jutsu. Not sure what he was going for. Now, Obito can actually kill the Gaara, but it's not an option right now. I can just auto-attack, to be honest. I'll even stay in with Hashirama. I love his sword attack animation. And now I just finish the Gaara. As my opponents have shown me many times, Sage of 6 Paths does kill Gaara. You just need one unit to sit next to him to auto-attack. Pretty straightforward to win. Regardless of what he does, I kill him. Another fight, 45%, this time it hits me. So he won 2 coin tosses to kill my Obito. Fair enough. You get your 1 consolation kill, and I win. Yeah, this is going a lot better than the Chidori Sasuke. I'll keep this team for the next game or so. Oh, Blue. I've faced this guy a lot of times. He always has some interesting ideas. I really don't like his second lane though. Begging to get killed, and I think I'm going to kill him. Let me think about it for a second though, because his first lane is also very squishy, but he swaps out. Okay, so he takes my choice away by being first. Wins the coin toss, and now I think I should kill his Sage of 6 Paths. I destroy his chakra generation, and it's a guaranteed kill. Now that I have Lee and Hashirama, who are the same color, it's not like having Lee and Neji for your two punch combo, because if you have Lee and Neji, your opponent might actually have a type advantage. for example skill OT, and that fucks your Q up. So now instead I do over 40k damage and murder him. Now he can go for my Obito, that's the correct play even if I dodge. That's the only reason SM Naruto is in the game, to kill this Obito. And I dodge. So 45% at its finest, that's why you don't put B and skill OT behind the Obito, every percent counts when it's going to be the difference between winning and losing the game. Now he misses my Obito and it's pretty much over. I destroyed his Sage of 6 Paths because it was an awful position for him to be in. The days of Sage of 6 Paths in the second row are just done. At least not on the front line. And now I'm going for his SM Naruto. I don't think there's anything he can do at this point. SM Naruto has no wisdom damage reduction, so I think I just kill him with Hinata. Goes for my lead, this won't kill me. I'm sitting next to Obito and I have Gaara behind me. That was a bit optimistic of him. Now, let me do this. I think I can AoE them, that's why I'm doing this. And maybe even kill him. Maybe? Yeah. Obito helped out with an auto attack, but I get some attack damage boost from Hashirama anyway. I was going to use Obito's AoE, but now I can just use Sage of 6 Paths for the style points. Pretty straightforward win. That last game actually showed something very important, the difference between using Lee and someone else to kill Obito and using SM Naruto. SM Naruto is just one jutsu, but if you miss, you're exposed as fuck. And you don't do anything. Lee can't miss with his 5th duplicate, obviously. So, someone using Hashirama on the front line, I think this is an awful idea. He doesn't need extra chakra, the best you're going to do is get CO'd by SM2. By CM2, and also lose your chakra, and also take bonus damage. So yeah, it's a pretty awful idea to have Hashirama on the front line. Sorry, Madara is on my mind. I still can't get it out of my head how awful he looks. Hopefully it's just leaks, and when he comes out he's not as garbage. So I went for the Hinata as expected, because she doesn't have 40% chance to dodge, she has just one chance, and here it is. Let's see if she dodges. So, nope, Hinata is just dead, she doesn't have a sync skill from Wisdom, because that's not what his team is set up around. And now I absolutely murder his third lane. I remove it from the game, just like with the Kakashi game. Hinata and dodge behind her is very greedy, and now with Lee with full duplicates and Hashirama I can punish that completely. Because even if I miss her, I force her to swap out, and Sage of 6 Paths is slow as fuck. So I can kill Sage of 6 Paths and then kill Hinata too, who is tagged up, or not tagged up, whatever. Well, she's tagged up from Lee. So he's pretty desperate at this point, I'm not sure what he's going to do. I can do whatever I want. There's nothing stopping me from just staying in with Obito. In general, when you use a Wisdom Obito, you never swap out. Like, even if you're at 1 HP, you stay in and accelerate your Sage of 6 Paths. Or whoever else you're using behind him, Kakashi, whatever. So, my speed pays off, I outspeed his CM2, and now I remove the Sage of 6 Paths. All my units are grouped up, my weakest unit is Gaara, so he'll probably die, but if he wants to kill my Hinata, he has to go against 40% damage reduction from my 2 units on the field, Gaara and Obito. So Hinata is unkillable. I think even if he goes for the jutsu, he won't kill her. And instead he goes for Obito, but this is desperate because Obito one-shots Gaara with his jutsu. So switch CO is locked, who gives a fuck though. Even if he kills the Obito now, he doesn't accomplish anything. Does he kill my Hinata? 20k should be reduced. She shouldn't die from this. 14k, yep. And Gaara's auto attack doesn't do enough damage. So Obito ends the game. Brilliant jutsu by him, and the bane of every Gaara user's existence. Down you go. Pretty decisive couple of games, but I'm still just starting to use Hashirama. As you can tell, I'm just using him as an assassin, a pretty fast and tanky assassin on this team. Think of him as a Taka Sasuke, but who also has a bonus effect and runs fast as fuck. So this is the shittest spawn I could get against someone using Hashirama as the lead. I think that's just an awful idea. Use him in the 4th, use him in the 5th, maybe even use him in the 6th, depending on what your team is about. Definitely don't put him on the front line where he can get fucked. I'm not using CM2, so I can't fuck him, but whatever. And the last guy who had him on the front line was running CM2 himself, so he should understand the risk better than anyone, but yet he doesn't. So he goes for my Hinata, and this is the problem with using Hashirama in the front line. Now, because he goes for Hinata, he can't finish her, because she swaps out. And instead I lose my jutsu with Hashirama. Honestly, big deal, now my Hinata is safe, and she doesn't get killed. See what the difference is between running Hashirama Lee and Lee Hashirama. Because if he was running Lee Hashirama, he would push me into the poison, kill my Hinata, and then both my units lose their chakra and my Hashirama loses his jutsu. Instead, I think his team comp just lets him down. I can kill the skill OT, I'm pretty sure, with the next auto attack. Let's see. I don't want to go down there, to be honest. I could get the potion though. Do I want to play it greedy? I have vast range, so I'll get out of the splash zone. Because he doesn't have a better move, he's going to hit both my heart units. With his Neji, obviously. It's the obvious move. I wanted to give them some damage reduction, but that's fine. If Hashirama dies, it's fine. And he doesn't die, thanks to his duplicates. How fucking broken. He gets hit by an Neji jutsu and doesn't die. Fucking ridiculous. So, I'm going for the seal on his Hashirama. I'll split my units, so even if the useless Obito gets to come out, he won't do anything. His first lane, I think, is just a failure construction-wise. I realize it's the first day, like, it's the middle of the night where I am, so he's probably still experimenting. I think I've played this player and he's pretty good. So, yeah, it's expected to have some failure while you're experimenting, but I honestly don't think it's a good idea to run Hashirama in the first. So I punish him with the switch CO, for once Gara actually hits it. And I think this game we went pretty similarly to the last one. Yeah, once again my opponent exposes the Gara. And I think a lot of people have just forgotten about Wisdom Obito and what he can accomplish. And down you go, like I'm about to murder this kid. Obito is so good. The real Obito. Guys, thanks so much for watching. This was my first impressions, first attempt at Hashirama. I'll probably do the unit analysis tomorrow, possibly a post and a video, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks as always for watching and see you on the next video.